Hello students, today we will solve the chapter number 4 of class 10th mathematics, that is linear inequation. We have completed up to question number 26 of this chapter, so we will solve from question number 27 of this exercise. At first we will read the question. The question number 27 is, solve the following inequation and represent the solution set on the number line. Minus 3 less than minus half minus 2x by 3 less than or equals to 5 by 6, where x belongs to R, that means real number. For simplification, we will solve this question into two parts. In the first part, we have minus 3 less than minus half minus 2x by 3. If we add plus half on both sides of the inequation, then we will have minus 3 plus half less than plus half minus 2x by 3. Now in this portion, plus half and minus half will cancel out each other, then we will have minus 2x by 3 here, and we know that the LCM of 2 and 1 is 2, so the denominator of this part will be 2 and the numerator is minus 6 plus 1. By solving this, we will have minus 5 by 2 less than minus 2x by 3. Now if we multiply both sides of this inequation by the LCM of 2 and 3, that is 6, then we will have minus 15 less than minus 4x. Now on both sides of this inequation negative sign is there, so if we want to eliminate this negative sign, then the inequality sign will reverse, then we will have 15 greater than 4x. So in mixed fraction format we will have 3 by 4 greater than x. Now the second part of this inequation will be minus half minus 2x by 3 less than or equals to 5 by 6. We know that the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6, so we will have minus 3 minus 4x by 6 less than or equals to 5 by 6. The denominator of both part will cancel out each other, then we will have minus 3 minus 4x less than or equals to 5. So we will have minus 4x less than or equals to 8. Now we know that if we divide by a negative number, then inequality sign will get reversed. Then we will have x greater than or equals to minus 2. Now the solution set for this inequation will be like this: x such that x belongs to R, minus 2 less than or equals to x less than or equals minus 2 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 3 by 4. Now if we plot the graph in the number line, then the thick portion, that means from minus 2 to 3 by 4, will give the actual data. That means minus 2 to 3 by 4, this thick part will represent the solution set. That's it. We will solve the question number 34. A equals to x such that 11x minus 5 greater than 7x plus 3, where x belongs to R, and B equals to x such that 18x minus 9 greater than or equals to 15 plus 12x, where x belongs to R. Find the range of set A intersection B and represent it on a number line. Okay, this question is divided into two parts. One is part A and part B. So for A, we can write 11x minus 5 greater than 7x plus 3 from this data. A equals to x such that 11x minus 5 greater than 7x plus 3. So we can write here for A 11x minus 5 greater than 7x plus 3. So we can write 4x greater than 8, because 11x, this plus 7x will come in this part as minus 7x. So 11x minus 7x will be 4x, and this minus 5 will go to the right side as plus 5. So plus 3 and plus 5 will be plus 8. So 4x greater than 8, so x greater than 2. For part B, we know that 18x minus 9 greater than or equals to 15 plus 12x. So from this data we can write 6x greater than or equals to 24. So x greater than or equals to 4. So now the solution set for A should be x such that x belongs to R, x greater than 2. And for solution set B, for B the solution set should be x such that x belongs to R, x greater than or equals to 4. Now we need to find the range of set A intersection B. Okay, what is in A intersection B? In mathematics, the intersection of two sets A and B is the set containing all elements of A that also belongs to B. And what is A union B? Set of all those elements that belongs to either A or B or both. Is not it? Suppose the circle A represents the set A and this circle B represents the set B. So this common portion between these two will represent A intersection B. Now from the solution set of A and from the solution set of B, we can say that for solution set A, x greater than 2 and for solution set B, x greater than or equals to 4. So any component greater than or equals to 4 belongs to B as well as it also belongs to A, because here x greater than 2 and here x greater than or equals to 4. Is not it? So the solution set for A intersection B should be x such that x belongs to R, x greater than or equals to 4. Now we have to represent it in the number line. The thick portion, okay, this thick portion will represent the solution set, and any component greater than 4 belongs to this solution set. Is not it? Now we will solve the question number 41 of linear inequation chapter. Find the greatest integer which is such that if 7 is added to its double, the resulting number becomes greater than 3 times the integer. Now if we assume that the integer is x, then according to the question, the inequation, that means we have to first arrange the inequation. How we will write the inequation? So according to the question, the integer is such that if 7 is added to its double, that means the double of this integer is 2 into x, that means 2x. If and 7 is added with it, then 2x plus 7. According to the question, it is said that the resulting number, that means 2x plus 7, becomes greater than 3 times of the integer, and the 3 times of the integer is 3 into x, that means 3x. So according to the question, this part is greater than 3x. So according to the question, the inequation is 2x plus 7 greater than 3x. So if we solve this, then we have x less than 7, and here it is given that x is integer, so x belongs to I. So as the value will be in integer, so we can say that the smallest value of x in integer form, it will be 6. So the greatest integer will be 6. This is the answer. We will solve the question number 42 of this linear inequation chapter. Okay, the question is, 1/3 of a bamboo pole is buried in mud, 1/6 of it is in water, and the part above the water is greater than or equals to 3 meters. Find the length of shortest pole. Okay, let us consider the shortest length of the pole is x meter. Now according to the question, the part of the pole buried in mud is 1/3 of this total length, that means 1/3 into x, that means x by 3 meter, and the part in water is 1/6 of the total length of the pole, that means 1/6 into x, that means x by 6 meter. So and according to the question, the rest of the pole is above the water. So the part of pole above the water will be total length of the pole minus the part buried in mud plus the part in water, that means x minus x by 3 plus x by 6. So after solving this, we have x minus x by 2, so 2x minus x by 2, that means x by 2 meter. So this part, that means x by 2 meter, that means half of the pole is in above the water. So according to the question, it is given that the part above the water is greater than or equals to 3 meters. So if we arrange it in inequation form, then we have x by 2 greater than or equals to 3. So x greater than or equals to 6, cross multiplication actually. Then we can say that, so the length of the shortest pole is 6 meter, as x greater than or equals to 6. That means x is either greater than 6 or equals to 6. So we can say that the shortest value, that means the smallest value of x is 6 here. So the length of the shortest pole is 6 meter. That's it. And the rest of the questions, that means from question number 27 to 42, the rest of the questions will be your homework. Thank you, students.